I did a good job in choosing my girls. I'm inspired every day, every morning when I wake up and I think, Heidi, have you seen your circle? It's time to work. It's time to work. Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Just Lee. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your constant support, for watching the videos, for subscribing, for liking, and for always having that notification bell on. As you can see from the title of the video is about meeting my girls. Yay! Look, I think if you follow me on social media, you'll know who my core is. I have way more friends. Well, I really don't, but I have a much bigger circle than the ones you're going to meet today. But these 3-4 that you're going to meet today are going to be playing a very pivotal part in me becoming Mrs. S. So, obviously, you're not going to meet them in person because they are scattered everywhere. But I will be inserting pictures of them and telling you guys a little bit of a story of how I met them and how they've impacted my life and why I chose them as my BAKHAPIs. If you haven't caught up, please do. The videos are down there. And if you are new here, please don't forget to press the subscribe button. It's somewhere down here. And the notification bell as well, so you can be a part of the family and you can follow the story as we go. Right. First person who is going to be my BAKHAPI. Again, the reason why I was actually highlighting that it's for my Mahadi celebration is because they won't really be fulfilling their typical traditional bridesmaid duty in terms of the term bridesmaid, because that's very Western and it's practiced in like a white wedding, which I won't be doing this year. So for now, they really will be playing a part in sort of helping me navigate the day of, and the day before and the day of my Mahadi celebration. And so anyway, the first one is Miss Rimalia herself. Please follow her on all her social media platforms. She is at Rimalia, okay? Instagram, Twitter. I don't think you really want them to follow you on Facebook, but you can follow Tshwane FM. I think it's 94.5. I will correct myself somewhere in here if I'm wrong, because she's got a show there, Life with Rimalia, so support my girl, okay? So Rimo is actually my cousin. She is my uncle's one and only daughter, and we grew up together. So there's no really, this is how I met Remo story. We grew up together. Our grandmothers are biological sisters, and we really grew up very close, and we're still very close within the streets together. If you see me in the streets, I'm probably with Remo, okay? She's I guess people describe it as your first idea of a best friend. She was, that cousin that you wait for at family gatherings and you're like, oh, ofita name so that the can begin, So that was Remo in my life. The Majaivani of the family from when she was yay high. Always the lady, I was always the lepantola in that twosome. But we were taking the stoops by storm together. She was always more of a Majaivani than me, but that's why we are within the grooves together, because we've been doing this since we came out of our mama's wombs, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's my first girl who be by my side. That's Remo. And then my second honey, who's also gonna be my bridesmaid, is my oldest and longest friendship, darlings. Zoleka Mohlakoana. Follow Zoleka Mohlakoana. She is a pastry extraordinaire, darling. Follow her on social media. I think Facebook is where she posts most of the stuff. Zoe Mo on Instagram. Zoleka Mohlakoana on Facebook. She does amazing work. If you need a cake, hit her up, Hit her up. So I'm plugging my girls because my girls are working girls. They are working girls, okay? So yeah, please follow her. So like I said, Zoleka is my oldest and longest standing friendship. She's more of a sister, really. My parents treat her as such. She treats my parents as such. I mean, Zoleka makes me look bad as a daughter, guys. When it comes to my parents, she's a much better daughter than I am, okay? But yeah, man, the most easiest friendship that I've ever had. When you meet her, you'd probably think, how are you guys friends? Because I'm the wild one. Zoleka's not wild, like outwardly wild. I'm outwardly wild, okay? She's more, when she knows you and you know her, then you'll know that side. But other than that, she's pretty chilled, you know. And yeah, we've really just been like family. Zoleka and I met in high school from 9th grade until now. We've been friends. And her family's become my family, although I don't see them enough. Again, guys, I'm a bad person, okay? Her kids are my kids, literally, you know. So yeah, she's been my longest standing friend, my most unfussiest friend, who's always there when I need, you know, if I call, I know that I always get her. If she can help, she'll always be able to help. So it was kind of a no-brainer. I mean, even the invite that I sent her to like my proposal, I said like this shouldn't come as a surprise, you know. So yeah, that's my second bridesmaid, Zoleka. I think we've been friends for, geez, guys, from 9th grade. I'm not gonna expose my age, but it's been over 14 years, if I'm correct. No, yes, maybe, I don't know. Yes, so it's been over 14 years of a friendship, and it's been absolutely, you know, effortless. And then my third girl is my sister, who unfortunately is not going to be able to make it to my Mahadi celebration. But she's obviously going to, you know, play a very huge role. She's sister of the bride, you know what I mean? She probably plays a much bigger role than all of my other girls, because she kind of understands when I'm like, I don't want to plan, Chubby, like look for a dress for me, look for, you know, she's she's always there to kind of pick up and say, oh my gosh, you are such a hoe, like, okay, fine, I'll do it. So even though she's not going to be there on the day, because we are welcoming a little somebody, she, you know, she's still leading up to the day. She's playing a very big part, and I made sure of it, because we were both, I think, kind of emotional when I gave her the date, to know that she was not going to be able to make it. But I think we got over it, and there's a bigger role that she can play outside of just being physically present there. And she was there. I mean, she was next to me when they were like, okay guys, you know. She was right there holding my hand, you know, and we had a little moment. So my sister's always been there. Her name is Kuma Likoto Dala. And yeah, man, I mean, the story of how I met my sister is a story on its own. Like, it needs its own episode. But we've been inseparable ever since we met. We met in 2009 for the first time, I believe. And yeah, we've just been twins and, you know, ride or diers in this life thing together. And she too, her kids are my kids. So yeah, I love you. Just don't kill me for this. But yeah, the girl who's gonna be, you know, since I go deep in when we rang narake kariso seo narake karimo mogodu I have a tongue little like, you know, that girl. That girl. So that's my bestie, that's my best friend, that's my bestie, that's my best friend. Tiki, Nkone, if you know me, you know that's my bestie, that's my best friend, and we've been friends since first year of varsity. I guess I could tell us the story slightly of how we met. First year, we're in the same class, and because I'm antisocial, guys, I just was during break time, I was just waiting between classes. I just sat on the grass there alone, looking lonely. And I really wasn't, but and then she was there, her sociable self, hanging out with some other guys in our class, and one of the guys came over and he's like, hey, she just asked if you wanted to join us, and it's literally been us inseparable since then. Again, an easy friendship. Like, we don't see each other every day, we don't call each other every day, but we know the love is real. Okay, we know the love is real. And last week, if you watched my video, I plugged in Tiki's business, Olive Grey Interiors. So follow Olive Grey Interiors on all social media platforms and support your girl. Okay, yes, I know I'm surrounded by amazing humans. I know, all right? Like, my choice in friendships, I mean, look, even if I have to say so myself, like, I did a good job in choosing my girls. So y'all, guys, those are my girls, my loves. I love them to bits, and I mean, between all four of them and my other friends who are invited to the Mahadi celebration, again, it's a very small, intimate thing. So just my really, 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 really close friends are gonna be there. And they know themselves. They already have the invite. So if you don't have the invite, I'm so sorry. It's like, it's not my bad, my bad. It's probably coming. Or if it doesn't come, you'll get another one for the other installment. Because traditional stuff, there's like 3 ceremonies happening at the same damn time. But yeah, guys, so if you have any questions about my girls and what they do, or any like random friendship questions, please don't hesitate to, pardon me, to drop it in the comment section, and I will definitely engage. So please share my channel, please get people to subscribe, tell your friends, tell your moms, tell your dads. If they watch YouTube, tell them to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video before we log off, and don't forget that your girl loves you and appreciates you. I'm outie. Mwah.